Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. As some of you saw, or some of you didn't see, Pete called me out in a open tag, and so I'm gonna make an open tag response. Pete, you don't even have to put my name in it, but I don't mind. All publicity is good, as they say. So I hope you guys are watching, and I hope you're gonna enjoy this. Of course, just like any other tag that I do, I'm gonna have a couple of runners up. This was three knives that you think that everybody should try at least once. And you can see this is one that I definitely think that you should try. And this is the tadpole, also known as the angry watermelon. And there's the baby bee and the angry watermelon, the angry or stomping blueberry, and all these other ones. But for a fun knife that is just, one that it just makes everybody smile. It's just a little baby knife, but it is assisted. I thought this was a awesome idea when it started. I was joking about it on the live stream. Some guy was cutting some stuff off a pallet and he didn't have a knife. And so, wanting to get the plastic wrap off it. And I said, here you go. And I offered him this. He's like, this isn't a knife. And I was like, it sure is. And it worked and cut open the packaging and was just as good as you needed. And so definitely the angry watermelon. For a more modern knife, I'm definitely going with this one. This is the petrified fish. This is the PF03 Victor. This was my favorite modern knife of last year. It's still one of my favorite knives. I absolutely love the action on this. Everybody I know says that the action is just drop shut like this, and I have not heard of anybody disliking these knives once they get them in hand. You have the micarta handles, blacked out blade. They do come in a couple of different variations. I think there's one with a blue micarta and a silver handle, but I love that clip. I mean, that is just such a beautiful clip point blade. This knife still is one of my favorites and one that I will grab. I just leave it sitting out on the counter, and if I'm gonna leave and go somewhere, a lot of times it just ends up in my pocket if I just need to grab a knife and go somewhere. So definitely the Petrified Fish Victor is one to keep on your radar. Another one we were talking about on the live stream was Barlows. And if you're only going to get one Barlow, or if you've never gotten a Barlow, the Rough Rider Reserve number 017 is just an absolutely fantastic Barlow. It's got a beautiful, beautiful spear point, D2 blade steel, nice swedge, the micarta, tan micarta handle. You got a nice big bolster. It's threaded. The only thing I'm not a fan of, and most guys aren't, is it has a lanyard. I don't think it needed that. However, that does not overcome the just the cool factor of this knife. If you have not tried a Barlow, this is definitely one to get. If you're going to get one and only one, start with this one. I'll bet you're going to get more after you get that. Just for another thing, this is an extra, but the Imperial Sodbuster, this is the Sodbuster Junior size. So you see it's Imperial on that side. Here is your model number, the IMP22. If you've never tried a Sodbuster, these are still going for $6.99 over on Chicago Knife Works. I would not sit on this. Go get one. You will love it. If you love, just a good solid work knife, and one that you could buy 2 or 3 of them and throw them in a toolbox or whatever, and just have them laying around, that would be another one. Now we get back. So really my extras here were the Angry Watermelon and the Sodbuster, but I have 2 of my last remaining knives because they're the same knife kind of, but they're different. So another Rough Rider, the Rough Rider Denim Micarta work knife. I mean, what can you say? This thing is fantastic. Little sway back, Warncliffe blade. It's a beast. When I got this, I fell in love with it. You know, just a fantastic, fantastic work knife. But they did do one, it's a variation on that, and that is in their aluminum handle series. And the variation on this is that not only does this not have a half stop, but it is VG10. And so if you want an upgraded steel, this one is in the 440A stainless, but VG10 is definitely an upgrade. Price difference between these two knives is negligible. I think this is still, I think it might be a little more than the work knife. I think the work knives are still around 14, 15 bucks. And this guy's like 17. You know, you're talking like, you know, a couple dollars, but for a major upgrade. For a all-day work knife, definitely one that I would say would be good, and I would put it in my list. The last ones are basically the same knife but made by two different companies under the same umbrella. So that's going to be your old timer, the 50T Bruin, which is just a fantastic knife. These guys are retailing. I think I got this at Tractor Supply for right around 10 bucks. They are just a fantastic little lockback. You know, you got the saw cut Delrin, really looks good. Nickel silver bolsters. It's just, you know, when you talk about work knives, I mean, this is going to do everything in the world that you need done. And if you don't like the saw cut Delrin, Uncle Henry makes it in the next gen Stagallon. Same number, it's a 5UH for Uncle Henry. So same blade, same kind of construction, but just a massively useful lockback. One that I think anybody would just, I can't think of anybody that can't use knives like that. You know, they're just perfect. So there's my my 3-ish kind of knives that are on this tag. So go ahead and make your own tag and put your knives in it. Start with 3 and you'll be like me and see you can't just stay at 3. I have a hard time with numbered tags, Pete. I can't count. Dang it. I got to take my shoes off to get to 3. Just kidding, guys. Just kidding. You know I got 10 fingers. What are you talking about? All right. Well, that's it. That's all I got for this one. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what are your favorites or what 3 knives you think everybody should try at least once or have. And then we'll go from there. All right. I'll see you guys in the chat, and have a great day, everyone. We'll talk to you later.